Today we're going to work on organizing this pantry. In the original floor plans, this room was called the hobby room. We've used the space as a walk-in pantry. We have some wire shelves, some bookshelves. So today we're going to organize it and I'll walk you through some of the ideas that I have for the space in the long term. I got these blinds behind me secondhand. They are a little too small, but since we do use it for food, we do want to keep the room cooler. We recently updated our heating system. In order to get heating into the other room, we had to run some ductwork. So right now I have this wire shelf here in the corner that stands just high enough so that it's above it. In the long run, the plan is for cabinetry to go above it so that it's not in the way. Right now, we're not maximizing the most convenient and accessible storage, so my goal today is to improve that along with making things more organized. If you've been here before, you might recognize some of this glassware that I thrifted and got secondhand. Here is our coffee station along with this sous vide machine that we keep out all the time. I want to move this to that shelf over there so that it can be usable but out of the way, since this is an area we use daily and this is something that we use a couple of times during the week but not every day. I have these floating shelves that I got secondhand. They're from IKEA. They're an older model, I believe. And then up here, it's also a mess. A lot of the food on the shelves is pretty accessible and just needs to be a little more organized. I'm gonna move some things that we don't need as handy to the garage. If you've been here before, then you know my husband Daniel does just about all of the cooking. He's really passionate about food and also loves finding a good deal. I focus on the deals that have to do with our home decor, and he focuses on the deals for our food. He does an amazing job of getting some really good deals. We have walked out of the store with items for free because we were able to stack different coupons. If that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments below. I got this for our DIY wedding and I haven't really used it since. I use our other one more. So I'm probably going to donate this cake stand, probably also going to donate this tea kettle that I got secondhand that I didn't end up using. It's a nice little white plain crate and barrel one, but I don't even remember the last time I used this. That'll give me some more room, and I'll probably add one more glass shelf here so that it matches the other side so that I have more space for some of the jars that I have.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight.
In the long run, the idea I had for the space was to do a U shape all the way around the room with lower cabinets, counter, and then some upper cabinets. But knowing that we use all the storage in here, I'm thinking that we might do floor to ceiling cabinets on this side, and then on this side we're thinking about doing lower cabinets with a counter and upper cabinets. I'm so grateful that this is something that we're able to even think about as a possibility. I lived in about 3 different apartments before my parents bought a condo when I was in high school. In the condo we had about 1,300 square feet. My parents turned the coat closet into the pantry, so I'm very grateful that we have this space and feel very fortunate. Let's keep organizing the things because right now it's still kind of a mess. Down here I have a lot of backstock. I think I'm gonna move this stuff to the top of the shelf since I don't need it as accessible, and I'll put things like the super cubes down here. I got 4 of these baskets. It was someone who was moving. I think these are from the Tava collection, and I think they retail for about $100. So I thought it was a pretty good deal to get 4 of them for $50. I'm gonna put these bag liners in the office since they're for the shredder, and put these wipes in the other closet as well.
Wasting this time that I borrowed, running too fast for the sun.
These are from IKEA, and I might go drop by tonight to get a couple more of these. I think they fit here just about perfect. And I can stack them. And then I can put some of the back stock of things like the Ziploc bags in here instead. 1, 2, We'll do 3. I found 2 of these plug-in wall sconces for $20 on Facebook Marketplace. I am thinking about putting them above the bookcase. A while back, I put in a plug-in wall sconce that I found at the flea market above the coffee station here. I want to try adding these 2 as well, even though they're probably not going to be something that I use in the long term, but something that I'm trying to figure out is how much lighting I will need in here and what type of lighting. As you all know, I like to experiment with things. Trying things as cost effective as possible is a way for me to try to learn something. So in this case, it will help me get a better sense for a certain amount of lumens based off of the bulbs that I use. So yeah, it'll give me a sense for what type of lighting I might want in the long term. Right now I have a ceiling light fixture that isn't the prettiest and that I am so excited to get rid of. So I'll be curious to see how these other 2 wall sconces that I picked up. Let's give these a clean before we get them up. I have Suki and I have Ollie. Here, Ollie, you take yours. Gentle. Some of you might remember when I thrifted this, so I'm going to put these Hershey's in here. These are water-based Sharpies. I use these on glass containers to put the expiration date on things. This is the sous vide machine that Daniel uses, and unfortunately, there's no power here. Have to reshuffle the appliances. Tomorrow. Let's find a spot for these last items. I have a lot more storage available in the cabinets. That's where I think I'm gonna put things away, like these super cubes and some more kitchen gadget things. Then we can hang these light fixtures above the cabinets and see how that looks. Hey girl, where's the baby?
Ya dejaste de soñar. Todo iluminado por el sol, una ventana de ilusión, niños jugando y las flores brotando.
I have such happy memories of my mom and I painting the kitchen and for the first time doing projects to the space we lived in because we had always lived in an apartment. I'm pretty sure they went with the green paint that I recommended that has been there since 2006 maybe, so I think I need to help them with an update there at some point too. I'm going to put pet stuff in here, extra treats. I'm using extra flooring as our liners on these shelves for now. I'm gonna see if I'm able to get these two sconces up there. I think I've shared with you all that I am a big fan of Hue bulbs. This is not sponsored. This is what you will probably always see me use in terms of bulbs in any project that I have the chance to, because you get so much control with your lighting. You can get different controls. In our bedroom, we have a dial with 4 buttons, and then here I just have a little button. You can just have a default setting set to this. I'll show you what it looks like with just the sconces on and then with the light on as well. On your phone, you can adjust the brightness. So this is with it turned up to the maximum with the lights off. If you have some ideas or suggestions on ways to improve this temporary situation, let me know in the comments below. I'm thinking about painting the floating shelves. I have this leftover fusion mineral paint. I'm trying not to really spend much money, so anything that I'd get would be thrifted or secondhand and would have to be a good deal or something that I think I could use in the long term. Let's finish organizing this side and then I'll show you how everything looks with the new lights. I have to look into a place where I can donate some of these because I don't think I'm ever going to use all of these utensils. It's not a great use of space. I have been putting them all in this drawer and it's not something that we use, so let's put them up there. I just organize different sweeteners that I got when doing Pete's Catered Coffee, I think, and some skewers.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait.
I'm gonna put these books over here so that when you're standing from the door, you don't see all of this color and that you see the basket instead. I have my crystal bookends that I'm not using, so let me grab those. Here are all of my Harney & Sons. I bought one at some point and then I buy the bigger bag in bulk and then I just put them in here. My favorite is green tea coconut. I had this all the time since I was in college, so this is a very nostalgic flavor. The bulk name is different than this, but it's the same thing. Daniel's mom gave us this hot cinnamon sunset, so it's a black tea with warming spices. So I'll have to give this a try. When you buy the tin, it comes in these. They're so fancy. When I buy the bulk bag, it comes as a loose leaf. And then I just use my own reusable tea bag, or I get these. If someone from Harney & Sons is watching and you want to sponsor this channel, please reach out to me. And same with Philips Hue. I'm just about done here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you all at the next one.